Welcome to another episode of the G Spot.
It's the growth spot, baby.
Where you got to grow.
Oh, you got to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a hot show for you tonight. The ladies, they say we redeeming ourselves.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So they say we are redeeming ourselves, and we are about to tell the men what women really need.
Yes.
What women really need.
Answer that. Yes.
Let's say that for a third time. What women
really
need.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So before we get into the business that's on the table, we want to address some inaccurate information from last week. So the jury is kind of still out on it, but Future does not have 11 kids. He ain't got one, but he don't have 11. So we kind of lost in translation somewhere between it being 6 and 8, but it's not 11. So we just wanted to make
So
sure
what's the count?
that we corrected that information. We also found for everybody that was in defense, his defense attorneys, that were defending him, that they did find that, he had a couple of baby mamas done filed paternity suits for him not paying the child support, and he may have a son or two or even a daughter that's having some little psychological and behavior issues because he ain't doing what daddies do. So we want to just send our condolences and all that good stuff out to the Future family
Yes.
and hope that the brother get it together.
Yes.
Definitely.
So with that being said, ladies, we got a spot for y'all to call in. I want everybody on the lives to understand that we going to be getting off the live soon. So we need y'all to follow the links that's in these lives to DISCO100 Radio on YouTube so that y'all can get the rest of this message. It's going to get heated up in here. We going to hope and ask that the men would be attentive to the ladies' needs, since we talking about what we need, in listening to make sure. How can I help you, Mr. H?
Hold on. I think the men of this panel have always been attentive to the women of this panel. So
I could beg to differ,
but
but we gonna keep it on rolling.
high standards at the growth spot.
We gonna give y'all a chance to speak in just 1 second.
Yeah.
So, was there any other business that we needed to attend to, Mr. H?
No, that's about it.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
I wanted to make a mention.
Okay.
I know there was some critiques.
Honorary mention.
Yes,
Honorary mention.
honorary. There was some critiques about I guess like facial expressions.
He wants to address.
Just so y'all know where the camera at. Over there. Just so y'all know, y'all gonna catch these facial expressions. Because if it don't make sense to me, you're gonna see it all in my eyes. So
All in his face.
if you say, "Oh, he shouldn't,"
Hey,
you're gonna catch these facial expressions.
Or he
go
may
ahead.
be in the thinking man's
He's
mind.
saying it like you gonna catch the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I thought he was about to say, y'all gonna catch these hands.
catch this.
I don't know
Listen.
like that
He
now.
just might be in the thinking man's mind moment at that moment.
All right. All right. Well.
Just gotta let it go.
Well, so before we get down into it with the ladies, since y'all want to talk for a little bit,
Yes.
we gonna pass the mic on to the guys for y'all to tell us what y'all think
Yes.
ladies need. Oh, y'all wasn't prepared for the assignment. Look at the
yes.
faces.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm
Look
ready.
at the faces.
ready.
They ain't ready.
Come on with it.
Who's first?
Let's go.
Mr. H wasn't ready.
Mr. H, you never go first.
Go ahead.
Start us off.
All right.
Okay, well, the first thing when you say
Wanda calling.
already,
Wanda.
Well, if you would have made the face,
you
they
had
would have
the
known it was your
segment for
fault. That's what they told you about them facial expressions.
okay, all right. So what y'all need from a man? We need to answer that question.
Correct. What you think?
Okay,
at
what I
least.
think. Okay, the first thing I think women need from a man is leadership and guidance. That's number one. Second thing I think they need is protection. That's number two. Second thing I think they need from a man is compassion, patience, and understanding, because more likely than not, they're coming to the table with some issues.
We've been talking too much. I'm not talking to him.
No,
more
no,
'cause he's-
it's just me.
Yeah, no, that ain't
come
true.
to the
That's
table with some
Sean.
issues.
Excuse me, ladies.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hold on,
The
no,
gentleman is speaking.
Oh,
That's
well,
what we're talking
excuse
about.
me.
Go ahead.
Okay, and then they also need from a man some reaffirmation of their beauty. Me personally,
Okay.
that's what I feel, because if you look at today's black women, I think they're overly dependent on external resources to, I guess, make themselves feel valued aesthetically. So I think black men need to reaffirm their natural beauty. I think that's a necessity nowadays,
that.
because that also trickles down generationally and affects women's self-esteem and little girls' self-esteem. Okay, I'll back off the kids.
No, I'm just.
Last thing I think they need is a man who knows how to provide, even under the worst of circumstances, because it's easy. That's where the real confidence in your man comes from. Everybody loves and believes in their man when it's everything is up and up. But the man that knows how to provide for you and make a way and form a vision and a plan when things aren't as plentiful and resourceful, that's when you really connect to that man and you feel protected under any and all circumstances. So I'm gonna just leave it for that for now.
Okay.
All right then, y'all.
right.
He ain't
I
got no
like
ring
it.
on
I
his
like
finger.
Right.
All right now, Mr. Who?
me to take it?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know he want to be laughing.
Right.
Y'all gonna, I'm gonna surprise y'all.
You want to be last?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, if you're gonna ask me what a
need that
woman
energy.
We need the picnic
We
energy.
need you to
okay,
talk.
if you want
Yeah.
what a woman,
We need that picnic.
you want to know what I think that a woman wants.
We
A
can't
woman
hear you.
wants
Picnic energy. Picnic
safety.
energy.
A little louder, a little louder.
That's what the woman needs.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. All right. So if you're gonna ask me what a woman wants, what she really wants,
Needs.
first thing, well, needs.
Yeah.
See, the needs and the wants have to be merged into unity. So that has to be the truth. The number one thing that a woman needs is a truth. A truth about you as well as the truth about her. If she cannot accept your truth for what you're telling her, then that causes a problem. See, because communication is the greatest thing. That's the number two. So if you cannot communicate with your woman and get it to her where y'all have an understanding as to what y'all doing from the beginning, doesn't necessarily have to be 5-6 years down the road. Okay, I want to marry you. That's what my goal is to marry you. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that I can't communicate to you and tell you that there's a bump on my back and you can't look at that bump on my back. So that communication needs to be there
For a bump, ladies.
for a bump, not other than a bump.
Lord
Now, on the
help
back. Hey,
Y'all gonna let the man communicate.
ain't gonna be on the
Go ahead.
other than
Do
the
your
back.
thing, Stan.
She needs a provider. She needs somebody that's gonna provide for her. But you gotta understand, if you in the game plan, be in the game plan. You can't be two sides of the fence of this thing. Okay, if you're gonna be all in, be all in. You can't be sitting there saying, okay, well, I'm gonna keep 50% back for myself because I don't want to be hurt. You understand? So a man has to give his 100, then a woman has to give her 100, and therefore you'll get where you have to go. Protection, okay? And I sent y'all the video earlier. I don't know how many of y'all watched that video, but ain't no way in hell my old lady going down like that. It's going down. Somebody getting shot, point blank.
Violence on the G spot.
I know, right?
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna let my woman.
We missed that
Yeah.
video. Did y'all see
The
that video?
people
Did y'all see
may
the
want to
video?
know a little bit about a brief summary.
Yeah, talk about.
Oh,
Let us know.
You talking about the fight video?
yeah, that video.
What
What went
what
down?
video?
Y'all didn't see the video?
I saw the video.
We didn't
I
see the
saw
video.
somebody fighting at a gas
there's
station.
not no way.
Oh, you talking about at the gas
At the
station?
gas station.
Oh,
there- there's no way that my woman is gonna be even involved in something like that.
I don't know now.
we gonna
Stanley.
solve
You
that.
like them kind of
Hey.
hood. It was so. It was the gas. It was a group of young people. Let's just say that it was a group of young people, very young people,
Very. That's why I turned it on.
that were kind of. They did what we did when we was kids. Like I done been in one of them
But
little
she
little
needs-
brawls.
She needs that
Oh.
protection.
Yeah.
She don't need to be involved in that.
Well, see, that's
At no
but
point in
Let
time.
me sip it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
That's his
Those are my-
interpretation.
Okay.
No, I thought we just wanted the viewers to know what we was
Nah.
talking about.
Oh, the
Because
video.
we having our own little.
I just saw the fight. Is there like a backstory for the fight?
I mean, I don't know the backstory to the fight, but what I'm saying is that
I just saw
under
fight,
no
too.
circumstances is my woman. I don't care what anybody else woman is doing, but ain't no way my woman is gonna be out there getting hit up like that. Nah.
I did see that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah,
Now,
I didn't watch it.
I'm clueless, y'all. So
What I think a woman want, I think Mr. H, you did a great job, man.
Yeah, you
I
really
really
did.
did. I think you covered everything.
Every-
The only two
looking
things
out.
that I'll pull out of what Mr. H covered is one, communication. Now, this is what I understood about communication. When you tell a story or you explain a story, you're either the victim or the victor. Like, think about it. Everybody you spoke to and you guys, oh, what happened in this and what happened in that? They either the victim or the victor. They're never really in the middle, right? And we know that there's three sides to every story. So
And then the truth. It's two sides and the truth.
that makes three, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So, I thought I
But
said
you have
that.
to say it like that.
But, okay, you're right.
You have
Two
to-
sides and then the truth. That's
Yes.
three.
Thank you.
So what happens is when a person communicate, there's so many variables associated with a story that can't be explained. Like if you ever thought back and you was telling a story and you just felt a little inaccurate of what happened because there's parts of the story you can't account for, meaning what frame of mind was I in when I made that decision? So communication is really extended. A lot of people like get to the point. No, you can't get to the point where you're communicating. You have to be able to recall all the things that led up to that decision, and maybe that'll give a person a better understanding on why they made that decision, if that makes sense. So communication has to be explored at another level when you talk about relationships. And the other thing that you point out was, yo, this is great. I gotta like dap you up on that, bro. When he talked about women aesthetics, I think, and I don't want to offend nobody, but women put too much into what's not theirs. Like I've sat back and I've seen everybody, and we all see this on social media. They have a tummy tuck and they wait about 2 weeks till the swelling go down, and then they put on some tights and go in the gym like they earned that. Like listen, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like black women.
Okay.
Like I can't express this enough. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You don't need the lace front. Like wear your natural
I need
hair.
my lace front.
I mean, again,
Wait a minute.
But we promised that we wouldn't cut people off, right?
I need my
Right.
lace front.
Yeah, we
Right.
did.
This is
Right.
important. This is important. You are beautiful without that. You
She
do
sure
not
is not.
need that. Like,
know.
like a lot of women are way more beautiful than they understand. So the confirmation that they need in their beauty, you don't need a breast implant. You don't need a butt and head. No, you really don't need that stuff. Literally.
gym.
Like you seen a video with K Michelle and the thing and it
Right.
flopped over on her.
Right,
I felt bad
right.
for her.
Me too.
Well, okay, let me ask you.
Yeah, I did.
Are you trying to say like they don't need to go like overboard with it? Because you may have some women out there that don't have breasts and they feel like in order to feel like a woman, they have to get breast implants just a little bit. Not nothing over the top, but just a little. So I think you kind of need to
Pause for a second.
reshift that,
No, listen to me carefully. If you have to enhance anything on your body for a man to love you,
He
then
don't
the
love you.
man don't love you.
He doesn't love
But
you.
it's not for the man most
Listen
of the
to
time.
me. Listen to me. Everything you do to your body, you may trick yourself into believing it's for
No,
you.
you can't say that.
See, that's y'all don't listen. That's the one thing y'all gotta learn
Okay,
how to
just
do.
let
is listen.
her
Okay,
finish
what's your
then
other
when
two?
y'all,
But
because
listen,
y'all about to get the mic.
and you're gonna
Yeah,
have
y'all
your
gonna
time.
get your time.
I'm just here to tell all black women,
Okay.
listen to me carefully. if
Speaking
you
to
can
the
hear my
mic.
voice. Listen to me carefully if you can hear my voice, whether it be there or here. Listen, you don't need that. If I love you, I'm gonna love you with all your flaws. If you have flaws and I don't love you, I'm not the man for you.
I agree.
I'm
I
gonna
agree
say
with
that.
that.
You gotta let that sink
I do
in.
agree.
I
I
If you
agree.
have a
I do
little
agree,
butt,
but I'm keeping my
a
list.
big butt, if you got enhanced breasts, if
my
you,
list.
I'm
You
just
broke.
telling you. I'm just telling you. You think that impresses us. That impresses us for the moment, but for the long, I'm just talking about all the other
Now that's
stuff.
true.
I just
Yeah.
want to tell every black woman,
Yeah.
you are beautiful
Yeah.
without that.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
what you do with it is your choice.
Right.
But I need you to understand, if I'm going to love you, I'm going to love you regardless of.
Right.
I don't
Facts.
need that stuff.
Facts.
Right.
So when you said that, bro, you hit it right on the coffin, bro.
You got two more, bro.
All right.
That's
That's
your-
it.
That's
You
it.
had four.
Communication. No, it's communication and a affirmation of your beauty. Women, you guys are beautiful.
Right.
And we
Very.
love you. You don't need those enhancements. If you get that to make a man love you, that's the wrong man for you, and you'll see in the long run.
What about if
perfect.
the man wants his woman to get that?
You don't want that man.
Exactly.
Because you have a lot of
Facts.
men, but you know you have a lot of
But-
men
but
out
listen,
there.
listen,
a lot of men that
listen.
want to enhance their
Let
to
me
show
have-
off their women.
No, listen
I'm
to me
just saying.
carefully. Listen
That's
to me
it.
carefully.
No.
Now,
If
I don't
he
agree with
can't
that.
love- If he
Yeah.
can't love,
Speak it to the mic.
if he
Oh,
can't
yeah.
love what you bring to the table,
Mm-hmm.
that's not for you. If he influences you to change something about your body,
Mm-hmm.
he don't love you. He
I
love
agree.
what he wants you to look,
Look
like.
like
Correct.
And I
just
agree.
wanted the people on the audience to hear your take on that because you do have some men out there. I wasn't agreeing with it.
Right.
Let's be clear. I just because you said that, I wanted you to know that there are some men that want their women to
Correct.
be enhanced, to show off their women. So I just wanted your take on it, and you did so. So thank you.
And
Good
I
job,
wanted to
good job.
reiterate on that as well, because I do understand where you're coming from. If a man loves you, he's gonna love you wholeheartedly,
Correct.
inside and out.
Correct.
I get that, but I am going to speak for the women that think as I do. I don't wear my lace wig because I want another man to look at me, or I feel like I'm better with it than because I change up my style. Like I wear my hair natural. I wear my hair. I mean, first and foremost, I do wigs, so I'm gonna wear my whatever I make. You know, I'm gonna show that off. I don't do what I do for myself. I don't do it for a man. And I mean that inside and out. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it for a man. It's because I want to do it. Sometimes I like to wear makeup. Sometimes I don't. But I'm not doing it because I want this man to, I don't feel pretty without it. With or with. Because guys have seen me with my natural hair, without makeup, and with it. And they know they're going to get both. So
Well, let me put a disclaimer out there, Kim. You wake up beautiful. So,
I do. I
so
believe-
let's just
No,
put
I
that disclaimer out there that
Absolutely.
everybody can't do what you do, boo. Like no. No, I'm just being for real. You know what I'm saying? You are a very, very gorgeous woman. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so for women that may feel they need
Right.
see you already
Right.
know you don't need it,
Right.
but you do have women that feel they like. I've literally had women tell me I don't look right with my own hair.
Right.
Like, how
Correct,
could you
correct,
not look right with the hair that comes out
God
of your
gave
head?
you.
Okay.
God gave
You
you.
have women
Right.
that will not go to the mailbox without lashes on.
Right. That's crazy. But
So
right.
this is who they're specifically talking about.
Facts.
They're not just talking
I
about women that just want to change it up a little bit and look a little different. One day you want natural, another day
Right.
you want
Right.
straight, another day you
Right.
got long and curly.
Right.
And you're just that feminine, girly girl like that. They're
Right.
not talking about that. They're
Right.
talking about the women who
Who
has
have a
a
dependency.
psychological
Dependency.
connection
Correct.
to these different vices.
Yes.
Thanks for clearing that
Yeah.
up, Sean.
But
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not
And you
sitting
know,
here
wait.
one day you looking like Bone Quisha, and the next day you looking like you jumping a fence one day, and the next day you trying to look like you
Yeah.
glam.
But
Nah.
newsflash.
And let's transition.
Newsflash.
Let's transition.
Yeah,
I
we
want to
gonna go ahead
transition, but
Go ahead, let
newsflash.
them
I
get
just
there.
want to tell this off. Everything we do is to impress y'all.
Yeah.
Like those cars we buy,
Facts.
they
Yeah.
put those big rims.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
right.
want to impress him.
Right.
I don't care what he think.
We don't do that.
Right.
I care about what that woman think. I want
Right.
to catch her attention.
Right.
Those expensive shoes we wear. I don't care what he think. I want to impress that woman.
Y'all do it for the shoes,
That
though?
watch, that
Yeah.
expensive timepiece that we buy. I don't care if he see what's on my wrists. I want to catch that woman's attention.
Okay.
So with that being the case, understand everything we do is to attract the opposite sex.
Right.
So I just need you to know, women, we love you regardless of. That's it.
We
Noted.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Good seg.
All
Good seg.
right.
Good person. Good
All
job.
right.
Good job.
So the men gave us what they thought the women need.
Right.
Anybody that's on a live, we're going to go ahead and ask you to tap that YouTube channel on DISCO100 Radio because we're going to end the lives. So if you guys want to see the rest of this, it's about to heat up. The women about to go in and let the men know if they right, wrong, otherwise, crazy, all that good stuff about what women need. So y'all join us on DISCO100 Radio if you're on Facebook.
And you might want to call your men so they can get some lessons.
Right.
Yes, please.
Because trust me,
sit down, get
trust
your
me,
popcorn.
we need some lessons on this.
Right.
We really-
So
we-
tell
we
your
really
men
do.
or pull it up yourself and let your men watch it with you.
All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and pass the mic right on back to Miss Kim
Let's get into it.
and let her tell us what she need from her man, and we got a second part to the question. What she need from the men in the community.
Now, she said her man. I just want to make it clear. I don't have a man.
Well, the man that
But
the man
no.
that you trust in God to send.
Right.
Yes,
right.
trust in God. Okay. Well, for me, one of the things that I would actually point out for women is that I need my man to know me emotionally. The reason why I say emotionally is because, I mean, many guys can know you physically, sexually,
Yes.
but when you know your woman on an emotional level, that's like a different level. And honestly speaking, if you know your women, if you know your woman emotionally, then there's a lot more that could come behind that.
Their freakiness.
Come on. There's a lot more y'all can get on out there. You know, you can be fulfilled in certain areas if you just get to know your woman emotionally. And I just feel like you have to be connected because, for example, I'm just gonna, make an example. Let's say if your woman is suffering in silence because of something you did to her and you didn't feel like it was all of that. Like you didn't say anything like disrespectful, but whatever you said made her feel some kind of way. What happens is if you're not connected emotionally to that woman, then you'll never know. Like you're not in tune with her emotionally, And I just feel like a guy being emotionally connected to the woman, like it just brings out a whole different aspect in the relationship. So that's one of the things that I would say, like emotionally, knowing your woman emotionally, because that's very important. I'm telling you, it's very important. Another thing that I would like to touch on is being, I think you said this, a leader. I need my guy to be a leader. And I mean a leader. I need you to know the definition of a leader and how to lead. I mean, any man could take charge. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. Like any man could take charge. But as far as like being a leader, like you have to like really know how to actually become that leader. I'm just gonna bring it back biblical terms. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna go ahead. I just feel like if you submit yourself, I'm gonna speak for me. If my man submits himself unto God, then God is going to give him that direction as far as him being able to lead his woman, which would be me. So I just feel like you have to submit first or you have to follow first before you can even lead. And that's like one of the things that I would say, like for my guy, like you have to be able to submit to God first before you could even lead me. Cause I mean, if you're not a good leader, then the whole household like kind of falls apart. You're not being a leader. So that's something that's very important as far as what I need in a guy. And the next thing that I would actually say would be communication. That's something that's very important because to me, because I actually lacked. Well, that was actually lacked in my last relationship. Communication, like I'm talking not wanting to communicate for weeks, months. And I mean, maybe it was on a different level, but like to be able to just not communicate with your woman for weeks at a time,
That's crazy.
that's very crazy. that does something mentally to that
Yeah.
woman, you
Yeah.
know. So communication definitely, because I feel like once you're on the same path, you may not feel like communicating. There may be times where you want to just go to sleep and you don't want to communicate, but I think it's very important not to even let that linger, or the situation linger over, to the next day, because life is too short. You don't even know if you're going to make it. And then you wake up and then you're wishing and praying that you could do things differently. And it just, it just didn't go down like that. So you want to make sure you're communicating in your relationship, in your marriage. You're being honest while you're communicating. You may not, I mean, some people say listen to understand, but sometimes because we're male and female, we're opposite sex. So we may not understand each other. In all honesty, I'm just speaking because sometimes I don't get what men do, and sometimes men don't get what we do. But you listen to acknowledge that person's feelings and how they're feeling at that moment, that when they're communicating with you and they're sharing what it is that they think that you've done to hurt their feelings. Don't go in it waiting to respond like, oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Go ahead. I'm listening. And you waiting to, you're not really hearing that person. You hear them, but you don't hear them. You're just waiting to come back with a response. Like, don't do that. Like, actually sit down and listen and be selfless. You have to be selfless. It takes a lot of dying to yourself when you are with someone.
Come on now.
You do have to die to yourself, because it becomes about that other person. If you die to yourself and your partner dies to himself, then guess what? You guys are working in each other's favor. You guys are trying to satisfy and please each other, as opposed to, well, I'm worried about me. And then that person could be trying to, worry about you. But now we on two different directions. We're unequally yoked at that time, So we need to be on one accord when we communicate. When you communicate, go in to actually acknowledge what the individual is saying and not to just respond. So yeah.
Hold on, we gotta
All
get
right.
a young buck on the
What?
phone. Young
Come
buck,
on.
young buck.
Listen, I'm about to pull my sound effects back
I'm
out.
about to shed a tear over here.
Listen, fellas, if you out there, this sister's about in her early 30s, y'all gonna have to bring
Y'all
your
better come
A
get her.
game, because
She out
she's
here.
soaking up all this wisdom. Y'all gonna have to bring your A game for this sister right here. Very proud of the young buck.
Yes.
Very proud of the young
I'm
buck.
representing for my millennials out there.
Yeah,
y'all.
you definitely cut from a different cloth.
Definitely.
Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, y'all did it. Yeah,
That was powerful. That was powerful.
yeah, y'all about to get me to
Thank
do it.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to do a church dance up in here,
I'm finna catch the Holy
Wow.
because
Ghost.
she definitely.
Cooking with grease.
Yeah, you cooking with some hot grease. I think that's peanut oil.
You see that, please?
Yes.
That's a great thing
So-
that she could plant that seed. though.
Absolutely.
In the young.
Absolutely.
All right, big sister.
So do you want to
Me, y'all.
tell the men in this room, and then the men that are listening, what you need from them, the men in your community, Black men, what do you need from them in general? No, that's what she need from her man.
Her man.
Her man.
Oh, that's just her, man.
Yeah.
If you want me to tackle that, I can tackle that, because I know what we need.
Okay.
Well, no, you got to do your part.
Yeah, we gotta do two parts.
I mean, I would just briefly touch on that with our Black men. I think Mr. H actually said it. As far as like uplifting your queens,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that your woman knows that she's your queen. Like, I hate you. Don't say, well, she already know. She already know. You already know you cute, or you already know. We want to hear it from you. Like, we want to hear you tell us, oh, you look nice today, or, I like that fragrance that you had on, because we go out our ways to please our men.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
out our ways to please our men. So it's like, you don't want the next brother in the streets to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just being
That's
honest.
deep. That's
You
deep.
really don't, because we don't.
Deep.
We don't want the men in the streets to tell us, to uplift us and tell us how much they know that we're a queen and value us and everything. We want it to come from our men. So black men, like, we definitely have to make sure that we're uplifting our black queens and we're making them feel at like the level that they deserve to be on.
That's good.
We'll change your mind
right.
next week with that word.
So Anitra, the realtor, she about to tell us
Yes.
what she need from old Kibo.
Oh, he already knows. He listening. He definitely knows. And by
We
the
about to
way,
get
he's
some
watching.
inside Kibo Nitra conversation. Well, I need.
No,
You said
he
it's-
already
who is
knows.
Oh, Loretta Devine.
Need.
Look, he already knows.
Take it
But
easy.
to reiterate,
Take it easy on
which
them.
he knows, he's front and center. But to reiterate, and for the other guys to take notes on, I'm a little different from Kim. Okay, I've been around the block a few times, so I require a lot of different things than Kim. We all say communication because definitely communication is number one on the list. I think if you're not able to communicate with each other, then first off you don't have yourself a relationship. So you might as well just go ahead, pack your bags, and go on down the road because it's not gonna work. But for me, when I look for my man, I want a man to be able to be vulnerable with me. Because that's very important for me. Because if you can't be vulnerable to me, then who could you be vulnerable with? Because we're supposed to be one. We're a team.
Facts.
So I need you to be able to tell me your deepest secrets. I need you to be able to share everything with me. It shouldn't be anything off limits when it comes down to me. Okay? I don't need you to be afraid. If you want to cry, I need you to be able to cry with me. Because if we're together as one, then you should be comfortable enough to do that. If you're not able to be vulnerable with your woman, then that's going to be a huge problem. Believe me, I've been in that situation. And that leads me to number 2, because if you can't be vulnerable, then now you're going to have issues because you're not going to be able to say if you're wrong or right.
Yeah, I agree.
So now you know it's going to be hard for you to say, you know what, baby, I was wrong. Because you don't want to be vulnerable with me. So how could you admit when you were wrong?
So you consider that apologetic.
You can consider that, but I consider it being vulnerable.
That's part of it.
Yeah. So that's what I consider it. Next, I need somebody that has patience, because patience is very. You know what? Don't make me laugh. But patience, okay? Patience is the key in relationships. And that's what I need for my man. I need my man to be compassionate to me. Okay. All these sound effects over here. He's bringing in the sound effects. I need,
Hey, Kibo got it now. Kibo, hey, listen, Kibo got it right. Hey, listen.
He does have the patience. I can say that.
he has patience.
Really does.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you,
What you say? Tell him,
bruh.
I need some guys.
I'll have him to call you. I need my man to have patience.
Call in, Kibo.
Yeah, call it.
Numbers on the screen.
Patience.
We gonna make an
678.
exception.
I
Ladies
need-
only, but we gonna make exceptions. Kibo to call on me.
Listen, I need them to be compassionate. They have to be compassionate, especially with me. They have to be compassionate. I'm just saying, they have to be patient and compassionate. And I need somebody to be kind. I don't want nobody cussing me out, talking to me like you'll talk to one of your friends on the street. No, I need you to be kind. Talk to me like I'm your queen. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you do all those things that I just said, you hear what they say, a man needs to be a leader. You don't even have to say anything. She's going to submit. She's going to let you lead because you done did everything right.
You're going to submit.
I'm sorry. Wait,
That don't apply to everybody.
okay.
Not doing that. We're
Well,
not doing that.
yeah, I will submit
There we
because
go.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've never really submitted to a man before. I'm just gonna be honest with you because I was that one. I'm independent. I got a lot going on. I got money. You know, that's your money. I got my own money. You know, I was one of them. So when that came into my life, that patience, that kindness, that vulnerability, all of that, when that came into my life, I'm like, damn, shit. So I started submitting. So I do things that if anybody ever dated me, they'll be like, she ain't never did that. So,
Kibo, we need you to call
Yeah.
and it
in.
also came with age. It came with age. It came with trials and tribulations and mistakes and bad relationships. It came with all of that. But yeah, it's a lot of things that I do now that I've never done before. But I have a man that does all of those things.
Come on, bring it around back to my brother. Bring it on.
All
back
of those
home,
things.
man. Yes.
You know, that's why I praise him. Yeah, I praise. That's why I praise him. I praise him on Facebook. I want everybody to know.
There we go. There we go.
That is not him. That's not him.
Yes, it is.
Kibo. Out to him.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only for LaShawn. Let me know I don't do this, but I'm gonna do it for LaShawn.
No.
No.
Go ahead, Kibo. Tell us the secret.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today, ladies?
We're
What's
doing
going
good.
on?
Thank you for asking.
You got to put your headphones on.
Don't flip it.
Go ahead, speak your speech, my brother.
Listen, bro, I just love the show. Y'all doing a great job. I'm just calling in to say because my baby did such a good job. Man.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the men want you to tell them how to produce this Patience of Job.
No, that's next week.
That's next
we
week.
That's
wanted-
next
but
week.
no, we needed to. Disco wanted to know specifically.
You
Oh,
want
We're
to
gonna, we gonna go on and make an exception.
Come on, Kibo.
The patience, you just have to be. I speak to my wife the same way I would speak to my mom. I wouldn't get loud or disrespectful with my mother, so I would not get loud and disrespectful to my wife.
All right. Yeah.
So that
like
has a lot to do with the patience part of it.
That's nice.
Okay.
You know,
So
I
you
just-
basically treat her the
when
way
she-
you want a man to treat your mother.
Okay, so
Yeah.
remember
Okay.
last week?
All
I said
right.
that we need to
We got
recreate
next
or
week
that
for the
relationship.
men.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
All
Mr. Ed told
right.
on that, Mr.
Yes.
Ed. Week.
Go
on,
ahead,
bruh.
Here's
We
that
thank you for
relationship.
calling in.
You spoke on that, brother.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
sure did. High five. High five.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Kibo.
We need Kibo to call in next week also.
Right, right.
Well, why don't y'all just have him come in?
Hey, we can do that too.
Hey.
I thought we might have JoJo up in.
We might have JoJo.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
rowdy
so-
next week.
So to wrap up my what I expect, which my man already knows and he does it. So but yeah, you know, if you do those things, I guaranteed you will get a woman to submit. Now, I know you said all women won't, but that's on your choice of women. You have to be selective of what type of woman you choose.
No hood rat.
That's very important because if you go, and I mean, I'm not stepping on nobody's toes because I'm from the hood, okay? I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, but if you go get somebody that I'm just gonna say mind frame.
Right.
I'm not even gonna say ghetto or hood. I'm gonna say mind frame.
Right.
Is different. Then of course she's not gonna be able to submit. But if you get a woman that's ready for a real man, then yeah, they will submit.
And can I say, what you are isn't where you live.
Absolutely.
What you are
Amen.
is how you think.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true. I totally agree. So yeah. So to the second part, because I'm done, and again, my man knows. All right. Okay.
She,
So,
your man knows.
and
Her
I
man
praise my
knows.
man.
Kibo, you gonna
Loretta
get lucky
knows about
tonight,
it.
Kibo.
That's every night.
Okay. Kibo. Kibo.
It's stupid. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm not fooling with y'all. Anyway.
Business in the street.
We're not gonna put that out.
Yeah, we're not putting it out. I'm listening, but every night. Okay. But anyway,
tonight.
anyway. So as far as the community,
hard in here.
as far as the community, I just believe that men should just be a stand-up person in the community.
Yes.
That's important to me. Just be a stand-up man, so that if someone's, if your name is mentioned in a room that you're not in, then it's not gonna be a negative thought to your name. So just be stand up. Just be real about whatever you're doing. Just be real about it, and and just respect all women, because you have mothers, you have daughters, sisters, and as soon as another man disrespects your mother, daughter, sister, or then you're gonna be ready to go fight. So I just think you should treat other women the way you would want your family members to be treated. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. That was nice. That was nice.
I guess it's Gene.
Women, y'all got to meet us halfway with the respect part. Like, we want to respect you. We love you.
There you go.
Gotta meet us
There
halfway.
you go.
Listen today.
Not that show. It's not that show.
We
No.
got to
Y'all-
listen today. We
Yeah,
got to
it's
listen
not
to
that
it.
show.
Now
We got y'all next
remember,
week.
I did say you have to.
Yeah.
You know what? Go.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Took it back.
Champion.
Go ahead, Kim.
But what we're doing here is kind of what I actually said when I was actually speaking. When it comes to like the men right now, they're listening to us. And remember, I said you may not agree, you may not understand, but at least you can acknowledge what we're giving out. So, Guy, I need you to do that. Thank you so much.
Do what? I got lost. What
Because
happened?
you were starting to
Shots
interject, and then you were like trying to like say that that's not every woman. When my sister was saying she guarantees that, if a man does that, then that woman will submit. So I need you to hear what we're saying and don't be quick to respond. Just hear us. And
Check that birth certificate. How old is she?
Grease up.
Wisdom.
Real.
Okay.
I mean, for the record, like just so you know, no, I'm taking notes. So I'm
you
listening.
are taking.
He is taking notes.
I'm gonna
He's
reflect back
taking
on
notes.
this.
Mhm.
So I mean, I agree with everything that both of you have said. But there's some, like, again, it's 50-50. Like, you may be receptive to that,
I get what you're saying.
but all women won't be receptive to that.
Well, we
because
not- well,
what's
okay,
gonna
let's-
happen, Trisha,
We're gonna
We
have
can't
that.
talk
not
for
a
all.
debate.
We're gonna have
I
that
just-
debate.
Well, what we have to do is I see that at this point, we 5 weeks into the game, and we have to put the disclaimer out. These conversations are about conscious men and women.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
We're not talking about Bonquisha them, Ray
Ray Ray.
them,
Pookie.
and Pookie them.
Yeah, I go again with that.
People with
Pookie
an
shit, huh?
elevated mindset.
Yes.
But what she said, what you're saying, and what she's saying is, when you choose the right one.
Right.
Yes.
And
Right.
I think that's what we as men, when
That's
we sit back
important.
and reflect on all of the failures and relationships that we've had.
Who y'all chose?
We have to
That's true.
own that we chose the
Wrong one.
We have to
Dad.
own that.
You got the mic.
Oh, we chose the wrong
There you
woman.
Right.
Bottom line.
Can I
You did what?
can I just
Hold on.
humor? Can I?
What
I'm
did you
sorry.
just say?
He took
You
ownership.
chose the wrong woman.
Disco
Bottom line.
got a question, but I want a favor from you.
My question for the ladies, and don't throw none at me. Do you
Let me get
think
something to throw first.
well,
You
no,
said the wrong
because I
thing.
know a lot of women say they got a man in their life now and all this kind of stuff. Do you think it's more so that you grew as a woman yourself and look past the small stuff that you didn't do when you was younger, or he just that good of a man?
Oh, no. We have grown ourselves. Let me answer that. Sorry.
ahead.
We have grown.
Damn thing down there.
I'm sorry. We have grown as a woman. I can only speak for me. I have grown as a woman, and most have grown as a woman. We don't look past things. What we do is we're more alert now. We're seeing the signs and we're addressing the sign, and we're getting the hell on. And then we waiting for that right person. So no, it's not that we're looking over anything. he's just that good.
No, I don't.
Well,
When
he's
Yeah.
saying, is it? And I think to answer your question, I think it's a little bit of
The
both.
both. Right.
Women, go through their maturation process,
Right.
and they start to understand what they need from a man, and
Right.
what they want from a
Right.
man. Because, like God said when we were at dinner, what you want at 20, we gonna hope that it's not the same thing at 40.
Right.
Okay, that's the first thing. And then the
Amen.
second thing is that there is a distinct difference between a good man and a gentleman. That's something that I learned
Yeah,
in
that's
my
true.
last
She said
situationship.
it better.
You have
She
a
said it
lot of
better.
gentlemen, and a lot of men are gentlemen. They open doors,
Right.
They do all those, things that
Right.
Right.
women like.
Right.
But then that doesn't make you a good man. That
That's
makes
true.
you a gentleman.
Right.
And so
right.
when a woman gets to a certain age, because we like, well, hold up, this Negro just opened the door and then walked through the same door and cheated in it. Hold up, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to a place
I like
to
that.
understand that because he's a gentleman doesn't mean that gives you the green light
Right.
for him to be a good man, and you start to being able to differentiate between the two, then you start choosing different.
Now, on the flip side of that, you got some cats that open the door but don't pay no bills.
That's
what that basically
what I'm
what-
saying.
that's what
You
she
just-
said.
I don't need you to open the
All
door
right.
if you ain't gonna pay the
All
bill.
right, okay, because
Don't
I don't open no door, but everything at home taken care of.
That's what I'm saying.
we're gonna keep
So
that way
women-
it's at.
so-
That's why she
So
said
women,
that.
so that's what I'm saying.
That's why
Women
she
have
said
to
that.
You
get
might
to
have
a
to sit in
point-
one of these chairs next week, brother.
Yeah,
Right?
women have to
Yeah,
get to
you
a
might have to
point
come from
to
back there.
understand, do you want a man that's going to do the, every week they going to bring some flowers and they going to open up every door that you ever think you going to touch.
Right.
But then you going to pay the bill for
Right.
everything that you touch too.
Right.
You got to make a decision on which if you want a
Right.
gentleman or if you want a man.
Right.
But
So-
if he's
And
doing
then, and
both,
just
then
If
what?
you find one that does both, sister, get yourself together and hold on to him.
Yeah,
Right.
because people, like they say,
Look, you think better.
like they say out there, people, women out here piecing men together.
Yeah, I can't do the build a
I
Negro.
can't build
I
nobody.
can't do no
Can't build no man.
I can
Build a bill.
we building Negroes. I can't I could work with you. But I can't, it's on me, y'all.
Well,
Right,
we
right.
gonna hear from LaShawn.
All right,
Yes, y'all know she
Let's get
coming.
it.
Y'all
Let's
know I
get
was
it.
trying to run the time out.
Right, let's get it. Let's get it.
No,
Time is
You
up.
put your feet up. No,
She got
have
on her
mercy.
beautiful
Listen,
African attire.
She came ready.
Like a
Came
queen,
ready.
y'all.
Yes.
In my
Ancestors
queen
are
ship.
in the house.
We still got the call in segment. We hope these women
ancestors
call in.
So we
are
got
in
the
the
ladies
house.
that we need y'all to call in and tell the fellas what y'all need.
Right.
Okay.
Because we just gave our point. We just gave our point. We just gave our point of view. But you might want something different. Every
Right.
woman wants something different.
Absolutely.
So if you're there and you're watching, call in. Don't be afraid. The number's on the screen. Call in. Tell us so that guys can take notes.
Yes.
Because they want to know. So they know how to move in their next situation
Yeah.
or in their current situation.
You say every woman
Don't
wants
say
something
that.
different.
Yeah, every woman wants something different. Yeah. Not everybody wants what I want.
Right.
That's
I
true.
think there is some core things
Some
that
essentials,
women
right.
need.
Yeah.
I think there's some core things that
Right.
just about every, we going back to conscious and, sane and all
Right.
that good stuff. We talking about them kind of folks, we ain't, and I just want to say, because I know I said hood rat.
Yes.
But I want to say that this is not about where you're from.
Right.
Hood rat like broke is a mentality.
Right.
It's a
Right.
mindset.
That's why
So
I
I
said
don't want
that.
nobody in the comments talking about folk from the hood, because
Right.
we all from the hood.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just
We
get that
all-
on. out there.
Right.
All us.
Okay.
And we in the hood, but we ain't really in the hood, but they
Right.
was still shooting. So, yeah. Okay.
That's what all of it
Yeah.
All right. Well, this ain't the right kind of hood. Lord Jesus, help me. All right, so let's see here.
Go on,
Give it to
us
him.
good, Sean.
Look.
Speak up. He ready.
Y'all should stop this foolishness. This ain't right. So, to address Guy, we're gonna go ahead and just do that.
Yes.
Every show.
We're gonna go ahead and because he was talking about
Yeah, you look at
about
that.
the respect thing. He was talking about the respect, and this is kind of like what we need as the community men. But I'm gonna go ahead and address that first and foremost. as a community, I feel like we all have to adapt a mindset in understanding that the way that I respect you guys is a reflection of the way that I respect myself.
I like
Right.
that.
Deep like
And
that.
so I'm not going to disrespect you because I respect me.
Right.
Because when I get out of pocket with you, that's a direct reflection of who I am.
Right.
right.
That's true.
Right. And so I think that if we take that, as a community, we can actually birth, some healthy relationships,
Right.
whether it be friendships, romantic relationships,
Or whatever.
neighbors, or whatever. I'm gonna respect you because I respect me. So let's
Like
just.
that.
I know we got that little meme that go around about 30 times a year on Facebook. A man should respect a woman, but a woman got to give a man something to respect. No, I totally disagree with that. All right, I totally disagree with that. A man need to respect a woman because she a woman, and a
That's
woman need to
right.
respect a man because
Because
he a man.
I agree.
And that's just that. We don't need to put all these addendums because what I might feel like is behavior to warrant me to disrespect somebody else may not.
Right.
So if we leave that gray area out there for who we should and shouldn't respect, everybody gonna be disrespecting everybody.
Right.
So just as an individual.
Just as an individual, I'm gonna respect you if I respect me.
right.
And that's just that.
Yes.
So we're gonna go back to I'm gonna tap on Kim a little bit with well, both of y'all said it, communication, and just to expound on that a little bit, effective communication.
True.
So communication has to be honest.
Mhm.
It has to be
Yes.
open. It has to
Yes.
be transparent.
Yes.
You have to have those elements of vulnerability, like you said.
You do.
So we definitely need to effectively communicate.
Right. I agree.
I think that we got to get a little more detail with our men folk.
Right.
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 And
That's
tell them that because just you want to communicate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just sit here and talk to you.
Right.
I'm gonna lie.
Right.
I'm gonna manipulate.
Right.
I'm gonna do all that.
Right.
Because you said you just want to communicate.
Right.
But I'm gonna put some more words in that we need to effectively communicate.
Right. Right.
And so of course, like I said, that's honesty, transparency, openness, vulnerability, all that good stuff. What I specifically need, I'm gonna go a little personal with it. And I think that most women need this as well, but I need to feel emotionally and psychologically safe. Okay.
Ooh.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
I need. You all right?
Y'all like-
Yeah.
I mean,
You
this
joking?
don't have a heart attack.
Had a little something.
So I need to feel emotionally and psychologically safe.
Yes.
I need to feel secure.
Yes.
I need to feel secure with my life.
Yes.
I need to feel secure with my future.
Yes.
I need to feel secure with my legacy.
Yes.
So I don't
Come
want
on.
every day I wake up, I don't know if today is the day this Negro gonna cost me everything. I don't need that.
Right.
I don't
And you're
need
right
that.
about that.
Yeah,
Because some will make you go there.
Some Negroes will take it up through there. Now, let's just say that. So I
Yes.
need to feel safe.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
honestly do.
I agree.
I want to feel confident
Right. Yes.
in what we have.
Yeah. I forgot to add those.
You
but
know,
Yes.
I need to feel. I got my own level of confidence.
Mhm.
I'm confident in who I am.
Right.
I need to be confident in who we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I need to be confident in that. I
Yes.
need to understand that you're leading me to the right place. You
Yes.
ain't going off the side of no cliff.
Right.
Why y'all keep looking at him?
No, no. No, I'm looking at you. But he's just so happy in my eye view.
Listen, listen, y'all keep looking at that girl like this.
No.
He over there like,
Damn, this list is going high. This list is going real high.
All I got to say, please tune in next week. Please tune in next week. I might have. I'm a tune in next week. That's all I'm gonna say.
We gonna come with our teeth for sure, but go ahead. Go on, keep
So
hitting them.
yes. So let me see. Where was I?
Confidence in us.
Going off the
Yes,
cliff.
I need to. Oh yeah, I was
that
going off the cliff. Well, we ain't going off the cliff. We gonna let me steer us back.
Right.
So we just really I need for you to be in tune with me. I need for you to support me in who I am.
Yeah.
I need for us to understand that our lives together means something more than just going out to eat, you know, paying some bills,
trying to blow us up.
You know, like
hold on.
we need to understand, you know,
We ate tonight and
while we
that was a nice little. Never mind. All right.
It was a nice
Man, you
meal.
took a to-go plate.
I'm just saying.
we need to know that our lives are bigger than
Yes.
That's true.
yeah.
Yes.
We need to know that, and I need you to lead me there.
Yes.
Right.
You know,
That's
I
right.
need levels of confidence in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I need you to have a plan.
Yes.
You know, I need you to have a plan.
If you don't have a plan, then you've already planned to fail.
Yes.
But what happens when you can't even have that conversation?
Well, you got the wrong person.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Go ahead, finish it because this is interesting. Go ahead.
I'm listening. That's
Look, Sean, real quick, we had a sex therapist up here. No, seriously,
Yes.
she's a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Canary,
Okay.
and she said a point that she said her and her husband or her and her boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
they pick a day every week
Mm-hmm.
that they sit and talk about what do you need from me,
Absolutely.
what I need from you,
That's
and they do, and they write it down.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna touch up. That's all.
Yeah.
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 That ain't what I need from a goddamn man. I'm just saying that's what.
Yeah. So ultimately, yeah, these some crazy folks.
We got this is a 7-member show. I don't know why y'all playing. He is part of the G Spot.
Yes.
Right.
Y'all
He
don't
really
see
is.
him, but he really is a part
Part
of
of the G Spot. He really
Right.
is.
He behind the
right,
scenes.
right.
Seriously.
Behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The checkup.
And just to plug into that, we gotta do that at least once a month and once a quarter with finances as well. Okay. Yeah, we got to sit down. We got to really be strategic in our finances.
That's right.
You know, so I need a man that he know how to
Absolutely.
budget. If he don't know how to budget, we gonna learn. But you got to be open.
Yeah.
We don't have to have
Right.
we need to have a joint account. Well, that's a we
Yeah,
don't-
I agree that you should have. If you're married, you should have a joint
several
account.
accounts because let's
Right.
just think about it. When
Is
you
that
have,
what you need
I
from a
agree.
man?
yeah, he need to have
The finance
yeah,
part.
the finance part. The
I could
finance
dig
part.
it. I could dig
But
it.
he has to
Very.
be open to this because you have some people that's just closed minded.
Yeah.
I ain't put my
I
money
ain't
in
put-
no bank
Yeah,
account.
that's
My
crazy.
daddy money was under the blanket in the laundry room.
Exactly. No, they are.
We had the money in the mattress and all this kind of stuff. Like, bro, we need to be getting interest off this.
But you
Right.
really got to
Right.
trust your woman in order for her to control your money.
What?
Well, why you with him if you don't
Well,
trust
yeah,
him?
we gon'
Come on.
You don't
listen.
trust him?
We're going to do a show on mate selection.
You gonna be with somebody you don't trust?
Mr. H got his record. Cause we need that. Cause Stinner gonna keep saying, but what if?
Stinner.
What? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to. Stinner, we gonna talk later. We'll talk
She
later.
says you gotta talk to Stinner off.
Yeah.
So I need a man that's open, open to new possibilities.
Yes.
You know, not being stuck in his ways.
Yes, that's
And
important.
he's still writing checks.
Oh my God.
Still walking in the bank to deposit.
Still going and standing at
$20.
Wells Fargo for 3 hours to make deposits.
That's a shame.
When you got the ATM machine right outside.
Like,
Ryan
he
Texas
don't
doing
do nothing
ACH.
electronically.
Come on, man.
He go in the bank and count out them 82 cents.
That's true.
For the record, like I write checks. Business account. I was supposed to write checks.
Yeah, but why you writing checks?
Well,
You
we-
set
of
up
course-
things electronically.
Of course.
I still write
But
checks.
see, you get some of us that's not
Okay.
tech savvy.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's why we got this next week.
Trust me. We got this next
Okay, we gonna let y'all go.
But if you were my man, we would have been set up.
Again,
We have to-
again, the reason for saying this is I didn't say that I need you to know how to not write checks. I said I need you to be open. See, y'all ain't open.
To new
You need to be open to
possibilities.
new possibilities because I'm gonna show you how to go and do all this stuff electronically.
Yes.
And then not only are we gonna save you some, headache and you cussing the bank folk out because you in line long trying to do it on your lunch break and all that. I'm also gonna save you some time and headache because
Oh,
you're gonna
my God.
click, done. And you
never
don't even
lied.
have to leave
My
the
God.
house or your workplace, right? So I need, you to just be a little patient,
Yeah.
You can really do all that.
and learn these new.
Yes.
I mean,
Gotta
you
laugh.
can really do
for
all
it.
that.
I'm sorry. This is,
I need,
oh my God.
I just know how to
My
go
own
sit
lie
back
last
and
year.
So we just need y'all cooperation. That's what y'all ask for a lot.
Oh my
But we
God.
need cooperation too. Okay. We need cooperation too. Okay.
My God. I cannot.
You
I'm
got
just
something you need to
Hey,
say?
I'm surprised, man.
cannot.
I'm still getting over the
That's
counting
funny.
82 cents. I'm still getting over that.
Don't lie. You done counted the 82 cents.
That's why I'm laughing.
LaShawn, do you want to say anything? Tell the people also to add in there what we need from our men
In the community.
is consistency.
Hula.
Oh,
Okay, so
I forgot all
wasn't
about
finished.
You had to bring that
that. I
up,
had
huh?
forgot all
But
about
yeah,
Go ahead.
ooh,
I forgot about the consistency.
is a show
that. Yes.
all by
Yes, it is.
itself.
Yes.
Okay,
God, I just talked to.
we need
Oh,
y'all to
sorry.
be consistent. Let me say seriously. I know we're doing a lot of laughing.
Yeah, I know, but it was
but
serious.
in all seriousness,
Yeah.
I need for y'all to heal.
I need.
Yes.
We gotta go get some therapy.
Yes.
We have to deal with our childhood traumas,
Speak.
our adult traumas,
Speak.
our self-inflicted traumas,
Speak.
our addictions, sex addictions.
Addiction.
We have to no, not an addiction. Addiction is not good.
Not
know.
a sex addiction.
We have to deal with
Hell, not even
the
a drug
hurt.
addiction.
We have to deal with the pain.
Yes.
Because what we're doing is we are re-injuring each other.
Yes.
So we need y'all to heal. I need you to heal. I really do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For
That's
the
funny.
community, I need for Black men to understand that when you see me and when you see these ladies and when you see other Black women in the community, you are looking at your sister, you're looking at your mother, you're looking at your daughter.
Mhm.
So when we're aggressing towards each other with these ill intentions,
Yes.
just know that we're tearing down our community,
Yes.
situation by situation.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say, for them punk ass dudes who be pulling out their cell phones, recording when they see our women fighting each other. Y'all need to cut that
That
shit
was
out.
that was a
That
good
really-
Y'all need to cut that
I
shit
like
out because
that.
I'm watching these videos and I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
That
man, I
was-
see 4 or
that
5
was-
black
that
men.
was
dudes around.
I'm like, man, they finna break this up and restore order because when I
That's
see black
right.
men in an environment, I expect to see order.
Yes.
And when I see black men allowing that
I'm
chaos to go on amongst our women, and you
Yes.
pulling out your cell phone, recording this for
Court.
entertainment, that is some punk ass shit. I just want to put that out there, but I'm
I
sorry.
encourage y'all to
agree.
go watch
All
the
right.
video if you didn't see
So
it.
with that being said, we
Yes.
need to be protected.
Right.
Okay.
By
We
our
need to
men.
be protected by the men at home.
Yes.
But also I need, as a Black woman, I should be able to walk in any community where there's Black men and feel safe.
Yes.
I
You know,
agree.
I
Agreed.
shouldn't feel that I'm not sure if this Black man or these Black men are going to protect me or victimize me.
Ooh.
Because it's so many. I mean, we have a story of a lady that went into the gas station and the guy asked her, could he buy her something or open up the door or whatever it was. And she said, no, I got it. And she went in the store, she purchased her item, she came back out, and they beat this lady. They bit this lady in her face.
Oh my
All
God.
this kind of stuff. Like, no Black woman should ever have
Punks,
to
I
deal
see
with
that.
that
Punk.
Yeah.
No
from
woman.
a group of Black men.
That's crazy.
Like, I need for Black men to understand that we look to you guys
Definitely.
for protection. We look to
Definitely.
you guys for guidance. Like, I understand what it looks like. I understand that it looks like women are rejecting the Black man's presence. But I need for y'all to understand something. When I'm talking about the conscious, elevated thinking sisters, I ain't talking about, like I said, Bonquisha them. The rest of us need y'all.
That's right.
We need y'all to step up.
Yes.
In all seriousness, all jokes aside,
Yes.
we need y'all to step up. And
Yes,
it's
we
not
do.
just about paying no bills.
Right. It's not
It's
about
so
that.
much more.
This ain't
Not
about,
about
paying
paying
bills. Y'all
bills.
worth it. Y'all are so far beyond how much you can bring home in a
Right.
paycheck.
Right.
No, it's bigger than that.
Yes.
We need y'all back in the communities. We need y'all back in the homes.
That's right.
We need y'all back in the family dynamic.
Right.
In all honesty,
Right.
we need y'all leadership. We
Right.
need y'all guidance.
Right.
We can't raise these kids by ourselves. That's why they all damn crazy.
And I was gonna say that the kids need you too.
The kids need, the women and children need
Yeah.
the black man.
What? Okay.
You guys are the key
Yes.
to rebuilding this
Right.
thing.
And if
You
you
guys are the key.
yeah, and if you're with women and you know you don't see a future, don't have no baby from them.
Thank you.
Don't do
I
it.
was gonna thank you.
Don't.
Yes, you touched
Don't
We're going to
do
do
it.
a show
Just
on that,
because you
'cause-
had a
Yeah,
weak
don't do
moment.
it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
That's
Yeah.
50-50 again.
Oh,
Too.
well, yeah, but we're talking about the men right now.
This is something else that we need from the black man.
Yeah, yeah.
We need for the black man to understand that you are the head.
Yes.
You are the
That's right.
lead. Attitude reflects leadership.
Yes.
If the women and children are out of order, disarray, and all this, we got to go back to the black man.
Right.
Where are you, brother?
Right.
What you doing?
Right.
What you saying?
Yes.
Where you at?
Yes.
We got to go back to you
Yes.
because we are looking. Let me tell. I put it on my Facebook today, and I deleted it because I know some people might got offended. If a woman can show, everyday woman can show me that she's paying all her bills on time. We ain't talking about the $40 to the lights and you make an arrangement. We talking about you paying the whole $132.82. You paying the whole thing.
Yes.
Every month.
Uh-huh.
Your car insurance ain't lapsed.
Right.
Your tires are not bald.
Yes.
Your car don't need an oil change.
Yes. Come
And
with
your
it.
air condition filters
Yes.
have been replaced. Okay.
Come on. Come on.
If you telling me that you doing all that on time, in full, every month, and you don't need a man,
Right.
I don't know. You superwoman. Because I'm telling you.
You can do that and still need a man.
No.
I can't change no filters and all
no,
that.
Y'all
I
missing
missed
the point.
y'all-
I know what you were
You
saying.
get my point?
Yeah.
Y'all missing the point. The women who saying that they don't need a man, they credit by the 432
Yeah.
because they ain't really paying these bills on time. This is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Like it's not really the
if
women
you
that
doing it like
Yeah.
I'm doing it,
Yeah.
like I'm paying what need to be paid,
Right.
like all this stuff every month. Oh, I need a man.
Right. Those are not the because you're gonna get tired of
Yeah.
doing it by yourself.
Yeah. The
gotta
women that's
do
doing
you.
it for
He
real.
gonna come there and pay that though.
You say
He
who?
gonna just come there and pay that.
But you ain't y'all missing the point. I'm gonna need y'all to listen again. Y'all put your yeah. Let me say it again. For the women that's doing this for real, they not gonna be saying that they don't need no man.
Right.
Because they ain't paying partial
Right.
payments.
Right. So
They
they
paying
need that
the whole
help.
thing.
They need help.
I got you.
They want
You
help.
understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
They not on the side of the road, with 3 ball tires
I'm
and one
done.
used one.
Hell,
I
dog.
cannot.
And they ain't got no AAA and no car insurance to call nobody.
Done.
right.
They got AAA, they got roadside assistance, and they got good tires.
Right.
Right.
They need a man.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, I could rest assure you, any woman that's doing this thing for
Oh,
real,
yes.
Right.
ain't singing that song. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
Right.
She's right.
I got
So-
you.
with that
Definitely.
being said,
It's your tires ball.
They're not
Hey,
bald.
I got you. I got you.
we need the men. Y'all some crazy folk. We need the men to get back into the community.
Yeah.
And then
I
I just want to
agree.
say this. We did an episode about men pumping gas.
Yeah.
We need y'all to pump gas.
But I just want to say I haven't been to a gas station since we had that episode.
Amen.
I just want to say that for
One
the
time
record.
for the
Amen.
G5 making an impact on
Amen.
people's lives.
Yes, that's the impact
They
story right
definitely
there.
did because actually when I left here that night, last show, and I needed to go to the gas station. He volunteered to follow me to the gas station, and he pumped
Who
my
is he? Who
gas,
is he?
y'all.
There we go.
That was y'all give it up for Stinner.
G-Spot.
Y'all give it up for
G-Spot.
Stinner.
Well, did he pay for your gas? Did he pay for your gas?
They ain't there yet.
We got to start somewhere.
I was a tad bit disappointed.
See, why
We can't win.
Can't have it all. Can't have it all.
ladies not.
But you know what? I was
not.
grateful.
Y'all,
I was grateful.
y'all
joking.
asking for too
I'm
much.
joking.
now.
That I didn't have to
Didn't he
get
pay
out
for the
the car.
gas? He paid for the wrong goddamn gas.
Damn.
I'll use regular.
Diesel in my
I think it scared him because it requires premium.
Yo.
So it scared him just a
He
tad.
said,
Nah.
I'm used to regular athletic chick. Hey, this bitch.
I used to that 82 cent on pump 3.
Stupidity.
Give me that $1.14 on pump 5.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Oh,
It's a serious conversation.
I know, Doc.
Yeah, even take some
cannot.
crazy shit in these comments, man. All right.
But we need the men really to
No,
get
go back
in
to
the
that
game.
gas station. With
So,
that
so
girl.
LaShawn,
They would-
on a serious note, so all y'all women talk about what y'all need. Are y'all willing? How much patience do you have for those that are married to deal with a man that don't have all those qualifications?
You know what? I don't think that the things that we're asking for
To the mic. I don't think I can hear you.
is. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think that the things that we're asking for are, because I didn't hear one woman mention anything about, any outlandish financial
Right.
stuff. I need a 3.7,
Yeah.
$1 million mansion,
Right.
and I need a Maybach, and just,
We didn't say
I mean, I consider us as women of substance.
That's right.
And so we're the things that we're asking for more so are things that money can't buy.
Right.
Amen.
That's true.
And I think that if, as a man,
Yes.
if you are not willing to dig down deep enough in yourself, because this is what this goes back to. Are you a man that is, I need a community building man. He got to have a community build mindset.
Yes.
I can't deal with the men that say that ain't my problem. That's their business.
Right.
That's not going to work well with me.
Right.
Because that means that you could see one of my sisters or even a brother out in the community and you going to just keep it moving and going on past because you say that's not your business. And I just don't feel, I know that I'm birthed to be a community builder.
Right.
And so the man that I'm connected to has to also be a community builder.
Right.
Right.
Right. So, and just to piggyback a little bit, because if you're not willing to open yourself up to new possibilities, then that's going to be a problem for me. Because what, like she said, what we didn't ask you to have a 800 credit score. We didn't ask you to have six figures.
That's right.
We didn't ask you for any of that.
Anything
so
that's
if
like
you can't open yourself up to be vulnerable, to communicate, to be patient, to be kind, you can't do that, there's something wrong with you, and I don't want no parts of that.
Right. And it's basically just, I mean, at some point, I don't want to get too engulfed in, my little stuff I be having going on with my frequencies and vibrations and stuff. But basically, only thing I'm asking you to do, if you're not there, let's work on, increasing, you know what I'm saying, and vibrating on a higher level.
Right.
And that's pretty much what we're asking for.
Right. We're not saying that we're looking for a guy that doesn't have a job. That's not what we're saying. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify that. We ain't saying that.
Well, this ain't for them folks.
But we just
We're digging a
we're
little bit
just letting you know that
deeper.
that's
Yeah.
not and that's not shit.
That's not like at the
I'm trying to say it. Yeah, you gotta have something. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to have something. You got to be either on the level of me or trying to get to the level or something. You got to have something. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, I got to say that. I ain't saying I'm going to go take a bum off the street because he vulnerable and he's patient and kind and we don't go on all the same kumbaya. That's not happening.
I mean, we do want men that are providers.
Yes, we do.
We do want men that are providers.
We do.
I do myself. I want a man that is smart with money.
Yes.
As I went through my financial hiccups and headaches and drug down the roads, one thing I can't do is I can't take a man that just recklessly and frivolously spends money like for no reason, just because you bored. I can't do that. We got to have a plan for this money. We have to have a plan.
That
Because I want to leave some folks some stuff when I leave here, and I don't think we could do that if both of us,
Right.
you know. And that's another thing. Like men have to really understand.
We.
The, huh?
That's fine. It says, ladies, do you apply the same standards on your man as you do for yourself?
Oh
Hey,
yes,
hey,
baby.
that's a
I
great
walk.
person.
I
Who's
walk-
that? Who's that?
And that is
Well, I've
a
been wanting to
man.
say that for the longest.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
man.
LaRon, you the man. You the man, LaRon. Go ahead. I'm finished.
Okay, because I mean, you getting real
Yes,
hype.
we do.
'Cause I walk it like I talk.
Yeah, yes, we do. I'm not going to require
And it-
something from my
right,
man that I'm not
absolutely.
going to apply myself to the
Absolutely.
relationship. So,
Right,
yeah, that's
right.
common sense now. But again, this is on the choices of women
Right.
that you chose to be
Right.
with,
Right.
you know, like
Right.
LaShawn said.
Yeah.
So it's all on the choices you guys make. So you have to choose wisely.
Right. Yeah.
We.
That's a show
we
right there.
have to choose wisely.
Yes.
We.
Yes.
We.
Who is
I mean,
we?
no.
Who is we? You talk about the women and the men?
I'm talking about humans.
Okay.
Cannot. I'm just not gonna do it with him.
Oh, not tonight.
And you're right though. We all have to choose wisely. You're right, but the topic is about what women want tonight. So,
Right.
yeah, so that's why
Right.
we're saying you guys. But
So just yeah, and just what's his name?
LaRon.
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 Listen, LaRon,
Say-
I don't.
say it with respect.
I'm LaRon. I'm gonna address your question. To answer your question, yes, I actually do reciprocate those things. So I mean, if I'm inquiring about something that I want and setting my standards, then yes, that is definitely being reciprocated. Back to him.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, but he's saying, are you gonna apply those same standards? So how everything you want from him, are you gonna give him what you want?
Yeah, that's what she.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Okay.
That's what I got. That's what I
I
got.
just want to
I'll
clarify for the
definitely
people in the
because
back.
those things that I'm asking, those things that I'm requiring, that's love to me.
Okay.
So I'll definitely reciprocate his love.
Okay. Well, you
Yeah,
got
and
your
if
answer,
I
LaRon.
could be honest, I really feel like I come to the table with more than what I actually even require. So I mean, let's just let's
agree.
Let's go there. Yes,
No,
I
they had to do
do.
what you was just
Yeah,
typing.
clear your throat.
It just listen,
Let it go down.
That was just that just happened like that.
Yeah,
Mr. H, was that you?
I just
It
think
just happened.
I
like
think
people need to know.
and I've been fighting I really think this with all my heart. Like to lead, and I know we supposed to lead as men, and like you talk about reciprocating, but it's complimentary. And I'm gonna give you an example what I mean by complimentary. Like I have somebody that's in my family, and I remember when they moved, his wife is a doctor, but she's a doctor at this big old hospital in Philadelphia. And he graduated from college. Like he has a degree too. And when I look at his face, I never see his wife. I know they're married. I never see his wife, but he's done the majority of the raising of his son. Great thing. But they decided to compliment one another because she went after the career goal. He agreed. So he kind of marginalized his career to raise their child. And they kind of role reverse, but it worked for them.
It worked for them.
So when I say that, I just don't want people getting caught in this traditional mindset where the man got to do this, the man. Sometimes you got to come to the table and figure out what's the best dynamic for our family.
Well,
That's why we were
another
saying,
show.
well,
Yeah, that's another show. But we didn't
And
say
that's why we were
that.
saying what we need.
Right, and that's what she needs.
Right.
Right.
You know, that's what
Yeah.
she. What I
And then
need.
I don't need you home
Yeah.
washing.
Yeah,
And
don't
I
watch
said
nothing in my house.
every woman has
Nothing.
different needs and
Right.
wants. Not if you talk to 10 women, you're not gonna get the same needs and wants.
Right.
Right.
I
Right.
totally agree.
Right. Right. Yeah, and this. Go ahead, sir. Okay.
I just want to say before the show ends. that
Yes.
Is the show about to end?
You.
No.
No, I just want. I don't want to get caught at the end. That you three did an extraordinary job. Like all three of y'all, I am very impressed. I got way more than what I thought I was going to get out of this conversation.
Awesome.
And I really hope a lot of people watch this show because this was some powerful information
That was.
handed out. We have three extraordinary women, and they
Yes.
are, each and every last one of them, they are who they say they are. So I just wanted to give y'all that. That'd be great.
Well,
Thank you.
very much,
Thank you
Miss
so
Amy.
much. Thank
Get
you.
ready for a fight. See that?
Thank you.
Now y'all go to the gas pump. He gonna meet y'all up there.
Y'all-
Sinners paying for gas.
Premium.
I'll park at 1, 2, and 3. We got you.
Trip got some little candies I like too. I want that too.
Y'all are a mess, I tell you. But yeah, if I could just, say some things. One of the comments said that they don't believe we're asking. One of the guys said they don't believe we're asking for too much. And I don't
I
either.
agree.
Yeah.
I don't
Definitely.
either because we're not, if you're not open, open-minded, open to possibilities like Deshaun said, then that's something that you got to work in on.
But
You
see,
got to work on yourself.
This is the thing. We're not having those conversations out there in the streets.
Well, that's why we have them right
So
now.
that's why we appreciate y'all having these
Well,
conversations.
Yes.
thank you.
Thank
'Cause
you,
like,
King.
some of this stuff,
Yeah.
Thank you, our king.
like I
y'all
said, some of
redeem
these things
yourselves.
that we did not know.
Mm-hmm.
So of course you're gonna have some fucked up relationships. Excuse my French, but you had some bad relationships in the past because we didn't know what y'all
Right.
going through.
Right.
Okay, just like y'all finna get it next week. Y'all,
Right.
Y'all
We
have.
don't know. We have, yeah.
Don't
we have
empty
no
the
idea.
clip.
Well, I mean, it's really not about the clip being emptied. It's more so, I mean, this is a real intimate conversation.
Right.
Because what we found is that you even have some women that don't know how to communicate
Right.
what they need.
Right.
You know, and so we're hoping that this conversation will not only equip the men and educate the men, but actually give the women or help the women with the verbiage that they need to communicate to their men.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because some women know what they need inside, but they can't formulate the words out of their mouths.
Right.
And, you know, we also need for men to open up. We know they need safe space.
Yeah.
We need a safe space too to
Right.
communicate.
Right.
Because it's just some conversations that we are not comfortable with having
That's
with men,
that's
you
true.
know, i.e.
That's true.
sexual satisfaction.
Right.
You know, that's a conversation that women have a very hard time communicating to
Ooh,
men.
that's gonna
Yeah.
be a
You know,
powerful
and we
show.
that's
Some
coming
women
up
do.
on the G spot.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They round
You
forward.
got face. Y'all can go ahead.
Oh no, let's
think
get
it-
it.
I think
Let's,
it's
hey, I
Kim
can't
going
wait
out.
for that
Yeah,
conversation.
Kim
Let's
got
get it.
Yeah.
Kim got to go now. Go
We-
on, you
His
stay.
Let's
pen
get it.
went out.
Yeah,
Did it go out?
No, Kim.
Yeah. That means
yeah,
you're
she
right.
went
into it.
already.
dead man
Yeah.
walking around.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
Kim went first.
yeah, she went already.
No,
So
I think we're doing the wrap up, right?
no.
No? Oh.
Yeah, I
Hey man,
think-
he looking for information.
Yo,
He want to know, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
looking for
so
information.
I'm
You-
glad you
we,
definitely want.
You want to know if she's out of gas tonight, Stan?
Oh shit,
You a bit of
Get your information. Yeah, you feeling this thing? No, okay. So listen. On a serious note, I did write notes, and I kind of want to go back over that.
Good.
Kim, you said emotional leader communication. Communication was synonymous between all of you. That was what your man you needed from your man. Emotional. You needed him to be emotionally yoked with you, and that's the good thing is like what Mr. A said. Nothing here is tangible. All of this is a choice.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
hallelujah.
open yourself up
Speak
to
it.
it.
Right.
Uplifting queens. That's what you need all black men to do. And that goes back to Stenning. Bro, you kind of took it out, mama. I hate to see guys, especially yelling world star. Like you just made them
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
rich
Y'all punk
off
asses.
demeaning yourself and your community.
Yeah.
So I hate that.
Yeah.
Anitra, you said communication, be vulnerable, and you had a lot of things associated with being vulnerable. One is being apologetic, being patient, compassionate, and kind. And we don't because we eat so much in the community that our patience and our compassion is minimal. But we have to learn how to bring that to the table when it comes to relationships.
Right.
So I did take that. I that's something I'm gonna keep in the back of my mind
Okay.
when I begin to speak. And then who said the relationship with their mother? That was your guy, Kibo.
Yeah.
Kibo said he just, and that was, I've never used that as a thought to when I look at this woman who I'm speaking to, think of my mother, and that'll keep me in a rational mind frame. Because
That was powerful.
People who
Kibo.
know me, I get upset with my mom, but I've never disrespected my
Right,
mother.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We've had some tough conversations, but I always respected her. Now, and then you said black men in whole, stand up, be real, respect all women. And it's true. We don't. So it's two sides to that. You know, some women do some things that
We ain't talking about
don't
that.
garner respect, but despite their decisions, we have to remind them that they should be respected and they should carry themselves in a respectful manner.
Growing.
So I do like
The
that.
G-spot,
grow.
Sean?
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
you got to y'all.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So and I'm gonna have to replay that in my head when I encounter those moments.
Tell whoever you're dating, thank me later.
Yes. Well, I don't have that problem on the internal side. It's women outside of that
Oh, okay.
that they just do things that don't garner the respect
Right.
that they should
Teach
get.
them how they should.
And what happens is we have to, I talk in my head to remind me, regardless of what I'm looking at, be the bigger person.
Okay.
So that's something I'm gonna kind of play back in my head. Now, Sean, you had a lot, but it was really insightful. Adapt a mindset of respect. We do have to adapt, change the way that we think, because me and you go back and forth, and I'm never gonna take off the table the things that caused us to get here. But you constantly remind me, despite of what caused us to get here, this is what we need to do. Right. And sometimes I don't want to hear that. Right. I be like, man, I don't care what you talk about. This is what it is. Yeah. But it's that constant reminder that we have to be able to overcome and overlook some of those things. Right. Communication, transparency. People use those words, transparency, communication. That's kind of what I talked about. All those variables associated with an instance, you can't discuss them, but you have to learn how to. So when you said once a week, sitting down talking about that, because we don't do that once a week. We just only do it when there's conflict.
Right.
That's the only time we do it is when there's conflict.
Checking
but
in.
Doing
Checking
it,
in.
doing
Yeah.
it when there's no conflict. That's when you get the most
That's the
information,
best
right?
time. Yeah.
Because everybody in a calm frame of mind, so they can discuss things but when we mad, we short with words.
Well, it
different
helps
things
to
of that sort.
decrease conflict.
It does. It does. So when
Yeah.
you said that made a lot of sense to me. Emotional, psychologically safe. That was the most powerful thing I think you
Yes,
said.
that was.
Women wants to know that they're safe by handing over these emotions to
Yes.
us.
Right.
Yes.
They're safe
Ooh.
psychologically,
Amen to
that.
meaning we can screw up y'all minds and have y'all in this displaced
Yes.
place. So if we make women psychologically and emotionally safe, I think, and it go back to what you saying, you guys will submit.
Yes.
Once
that's
you
right.
know you emotionally safe and psychologically safe,
Right.
Yes.
I think submitting is much easier. at
Yes,
that
it
point.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It
Now
definitely
confidence in us, meaning confidence, we gotta make you feel confident in us.
Yeah, and
The
that's
relationship.
and that's in every aspect of the relationship, financially, mentally, emotionally. Like, I want to be able to be confident that just because you do have women out here that's willing to cheat with married men and sleep with married men, my dude he not on that.
Yeah.
And I can walk into a room confidently knowing, that I ain't, girl, you see, that's LaShawn. She the one, that's her husband that be in my inbox.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want no woman coming to me talking about, here go your husband out my inbox. No, I don't want that.
And that's we leave y'all open a lot of times.
Yes,
when we do that. So
absolutely.
That's one thing. Yeah, I'm not. This is a laughing moment. I ain't going to nobody inbox. You ain't gonna be able to show nobody nothing I said.
Well, I don't want the written proof or the verbal proof or any of that.
Right.
Like, if we go back to one of these few shows before, if you feel like you need something else, then let's sit down and have a conversation about something else, so we can both get us something else. How about that?
Yeah. So
it was what we want to do.
Support, and that was powerful too. Now, support in a plan, that's questionable. Like, everybody don't come to the table with a plan, but open to it.
Possibility.
But a man gotta have a plan.
And what I'm saying is, a plan varies person to person.
I don't care how much it varies.
Yeah.
He gotta have. I don't care I don't care if his plan is to sit down and create a plan.
Yeah.
He needs to have a plan.
No, I agree with that. I
Yes.
agree with that point. But when that's kind of tricky for a man. So you saying it
Everything
makes all
tricky,
the sense.
guy.
No, but when we receive that, my plan could be to get married and get a house and retire.
Well,
Wait.
okay.
So
okay.
if that's
how we
my
gonna get
plan,
there?
that's what I'm saying.
No.
So
listen. Let me explain something to you. Okay.
yes.
Your plan, your ideas becomes a plan when you get a strategic thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you can have you want
Yes.
to get married and settle down, and so now I need to know how we gonna get here.
Okay,
That's the plan.
And so that goes back to the communication and being transparent. Because some men literally, like what you just said, some men don't know, but
Okay.
they in their
Well, they need to
head,
be listening to the
in their
G-spot.
head, to get married, get the house, and retire. That sounds like a viable plan. But now you're being a little more word specific and say, okay, how do we get there? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, baby, let's talk about it.
Right.
So that's being open and growth. Cooperation is everything that we can even imagine.
Yeah.
We
It is.
have to be able to be cooperative
I
with one
agree.
another.
Right.
We have to do that. Like I have to listen what you saying. Like you
Right.
said earlier when you said like selfless with ourselves, lose ourselves so that we can prioritize the other person. That was really impactful. Therapy, I ain't gonna get into that one, but therapy is needed for some people. Protected. Okay. Protected. Yeah, I ain't going to therapy, but protected. We gotta make you feel safe, and it kind of go back,
Absolutely.
not just physically safe. Like I can fight off
Right.
a problem or shoot off a
Right.
problem. No, I
Safe.
gotta make you feel protected emotionally. Like I can
Yes.
protect you
Yes.
emotionally. I can protect you psychologically. I
Yes.
can protect you mentally.
Yes.
Right.
I can
Speaking
protect you in
that.
ways that you
Yes.
haven't been protected.
Yes.
So
Right.
that I took note of that. Right.
Yes.
And the New York incident, I just want to say this, and I kind of talked to you about it when you said no black woman should be treated like that. I just don't think no woman should be treated like that. Period.
Okay.
Like no
Yeah,
woman,
period.
period, on earth should be treated the way that those three guys treated that woman. And I think worst case scenario should happen to them because that was uncalled for.
Right.
Right.
That's
Absolutely. I
All
agree.
right, close it out.
I agree. We
Yeah,
just we
that
gonna
was
get there. We
Okay,
gonna get
all
there. We gonna get there. We just got some more little unfinished business that I want
Right.
to give y'all
And-
some more
and
homework.
If I
hope-
can just say, I want to just, one of the guys said that
Yeah.
if they don't come completely ready, will we work with them? And I just want to answer the question.
There it is.
That's powerful.
No, somebody said
That's
it in
the
here.
That's
question,
powerful.
but you
right
have to
Okay.
be. He
there.
was asking.
Oh.
But
Be
the
open.
thing. But again,
Gotta be open.
when I think that's another conversation that we have to have
Yeah.
because I know that men, they're
A little
they're,
slower.
not slower. We're gonna use the word
Wrong.
Simple.
Doing good.
simple.
That's
Being funny. You rather me say slower?
Time to get
Yeah, a little
Okay,
time.
a little bit more.
You take a little time.
Simple lacks complexity.
Different.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. My bad.
Yeah,
I said
that's all.
different.
I can
Men are
dig it.
simple, and so when I say something like, "We're gonna go over," and we sorry,
Yeah.
but when I say something like, I want a man that pays the bills,
Mm-hmm.
then men automatically say, "I don't know if I can pay the bill." Well, if you got the right chick
Mm-hmm.
while y'all is in the dating, courting, before marriage stage, she's gonna come in and say, "Okay, this is what you have. This is what we're gonna do to increase your earning potential."
right.
So women are not just looking for you
Come
to come
on.
in saying, "I got a check that I can cut for your expenses,
Come
my
on.
expenses, your mom and them expenses."
This is what I'm at. Right.
This is what I
Yes.
want. I'm gonna help you get there.
Right.
So we got to make this thing clear.
Right.
We got to
That's
make
right.
this thing clear. The things that we're asking, the things that we need. Now, some things you're going to just have to come to the table with.
Right.
You're going to have to come to the table with the openness that if you got some trauma, you're going to go get some therapy.
Right.
I'm not about to fight with you about your mama and your daddy and what they did
Right.
and they left you. And
Right.
I'm not about to fight with you on that. It's some things that I just can't do at 43.
Right. Right.
You got to be open.
I can't do it at
Right.
30.
To you have to be open to say I might need to talk. Even if you talk to me right now,
Right.
you're
Right.
gonna have to talk to somebody because you done went 40 some years without talking to nobody and you still got this problem.
Right.
So obviously we need to address it.
Right.
So I just want men to understand that we're not asking for things that we're not willing to assist.
Right.
But like I said a couple of shows down, we gonna go on this ride with you. Don't
Right.
drag me through your process.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
agree. Right.
I'm not dealing with all this other extra stuff while I'm helping you build your life and build your credit and build your all this stuff. I'm not gonna be cheated on. I'm not gonna be lied to. I'm
That's
not gonna
right.
be beat. I'm
Right.
not gonna be manipulated. I'm
Right.
not going through none of that to
Right.
help you build your life.
Yes.
Because you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna build your life and then you're gonna go find you a woman that
And build
ain't
it
gonna
with somebody
put up with that crap.
Exactly.
So I ain't doing it.
Or-
Been there, done that, got the hat, the t-shirt, and the damn matching socks. Never going down
And
again.
that's true.
Right.
Or they gonna
Right.
go to somewhere else another woman that don't have to do nothing. Now you done did all this labor. You done built
You done built him up.
and then now you just hand it off to another woman.
Right.
That woman
I
just
thought we
got
were
him.
community building.
Right.
We are community
Well, I'm
building.
Just saying.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
just-
We
we
are.
are community building.
We're just
Next week.
let's-
that
What,
we're
what you
just
caught?
I don't think everybody caught that.
we're just
What you caught? What you caught?
I'm gonna wait.
No,
She
no, no.
closed-
Go
closed
ahead.
the show.
What you
Close
caught?
Go ahead, close the show.
What you caught? Don't be on fire right now. What you caught?
I'm
can I
just
say?
saying.
Yeah,
like,
I'm-
making
can
you
I
work
say
for
one
nobody.
thing?
You say we're not doing that
Yeah.
so that someone else can benefit from
Yeah.
it.
No, that's not
Community
That was
building.
taken out of
This is
context. That was
This
taken out
is
of
why
context.
this is why we're having these conversations because a part of
Mr. Woodgood.
communication
Exactly.
is not just talking, it's listening. And listening has a level
He
of
was doing good.
understanding.
Yes.
That's not what I said.
Yes.
What did you
That's
say?
not what I said.
What did you say?
That's what you heard.
Right.
What did
Two
I-
different things.
Okay,
What did you
I
say?
heard what I heard was, and me and since we gonna fight, that's cool. What I heard was the fact that y'all already coming in with a mindset he gonna leave.
No, no,
And
no,
you
no,
got-
no, 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 no,
let me
no,
finish.
no,
You said
no,
Nobody
no,
heard.
no,
You-
no.
what I heard was we not gonna build him up. We not gonna do this for him to go with another chick.
No.
Why would he?
Let's clarify that.
Why would he?
Let's clarify
Okay.
that because I just said that, of course, y'all hear what y'all hear and we say what we say and it don't always.
Oh, we'll
be the
play it
same
back
thing.
later on. Go ahead.
Okay. No. No.
Oh, it's gonna get
I
played
know
back.
you heard the word.
Okay.
But your understanding is not.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
my
what,
sentiment is.
okay, go back.
Okay. So
Rewind.
what I'm saying to you is this: while I go through this process with you, don't drag me.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Because what typically happens in those situations, and y'all are men, y'all know it, when y'all meet a woman that allows y'all to do certain things, when y'all are in that space, y'all do what y'all do, y'all get what y'all get, and then now y'all are going to find a woman who values herself that's not going to allow all of that to happen. Let's just be real about it.
Right.
We don't even need to play that game because that's how this thing plays out a whole lot.
I ain't never do that.
We're good. We're
But
good.
it
That's
happens.
good.
Well, that's
That's
good
good.
that you guys-
and
I don't
and
do
it
that.
does happen.
That's good.
It does happen.
happens.
So
It happens.
all I'm saying is,
But-
if I'm gonna go through this process with you, let's make a commitment to each other.
Right.
That as we go through this process, because there's gonna be some things that you're gonna have to work with me on too.
Right.
It-
You
it's-
know,
Yeah.
so as we invest in each other,
Right.
let's make sure that we're making a long-term investment
Right.
that we both can reap the benefits from.
Right.
I agree.
You ever heard an old school cat say that's my ride and die?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we talking about. So
Okay.
they out there like that. We
Yes.
talking about y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
When we say that's our ride or die, that
Right.
means she took us
That's
when we was
what we
going
want.
through a lot of shit and we still left. So all them boys gonna do that shit.
Right.
But a grown ass man,
Right.
he know
I
he got to
agree.
ride or die. He ain't
I
fucking
agree.
that up.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Period.
I can't do none of
So
the
that's.
dragging.
I hope that
She ain't no
answered.
ride or die. She
I
ain't no
hope
ride or
that
die.
answered the question.
Oh God, we gotta
Uh-oh,
call.
trying to
I
call.
hope that we're trying to close. out.
Good.
We need to call them.
Come on with it. Come on, LaRon. Let that be you, player. LaRon, that's you?
Dang, they hung up.
LaRon.
Caller, give us a call
come
back.
Come
Call,
on.
Yeah.
We
So
wanna
I
hear
hope
you.
that answered the
Come on.
question that we will
We
work
wanna hear
with
you.
you
Call us back.
Next
if
week.
you're open to change. Because I hear men all the time say, "Well, I've never done that in my last relationship."
let me
but
put what you
I'm
said.
with.
I don't
Okay,
mean
go
to-
ahead.
I don't
go ahead.
mean to
I know.
interrupt.
I know.
Okay, we want to put a new word out there for the men,
Okay, what's the new word?
the menfolk.
The men folk.
What is that?
We don't want to say change.
Okay.
We want to say grow.
Come on. Let's go,
We don't
LaRon.
want to change y'all. We
Yeah.
want to grow
Want you to
y'all.
grow.
Next
Bro.
week.
Come on, LaRon. That's you.
Who that?
Hello?
How y'all doing?
How
That's
you doing?
LaRon.
What's
It's
good,
me.
brother?
Huh?
This LaRon.
Come on with it, man.
What's good,
Come on with it, player. Come on.
What's going on?
What's good, brother? You on the G spot?
He said question answer. So I'm glad we were able to answer that question for you.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that questions that's left unanswered, and depending upon the individuals involved, of course.
Okay.
You had
Y'all
another
do a
question,
good
LaRon?
job, though.
Thank you, LaRon.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Next week on the G spot.
Next week it'll be the guys telling what they want.
This tough act.
What
This is a
they
tough
want
act to
from
follow.
women.
I have to admit, this is a tough act to
Oh
follow.
yeah, I'm gonna be on deck too for that.
Okay, come on.
thank
with
you.
It,
And you make sure you come through for the ladies, LaRon. Now.
Always.
Brother, did you call last week? Did you call last
He
week?
called, not last.
Week before last.
Y'all have a good evening now.
All
All
right.
right, bye-bye.
Sounds familiar.
Bye-bye.
All
But-
right, ladies.
But yeah, well, we want you to grow. If you're open to
Definitely.
growing,
Yes.
I won't say change.
Yeah.
If you're open to growing, then yeah, we don't have a problem with working
Yeah,
with
we
you.
got two things that's forbidden for the ladies to say. I need to talk and I need them to change. We're not saying that.
Okay, grow.
All right, we heard y'all. Y'all don't like that,
Yeah.
you know.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we got
Appreciate
you. So next week on the G Spot, the men are gonna tell us what they really need,
Yes.
other than WAP.
Right.
We don't need WAP. I just need you to know that.
Thank
We don't
you.
need
Thank
WAP.
you.
What
Thank
y'all
you.
That's not what's needed.
Thank you.
Snap it. You say that.
We don't need
Oh,
Snapper.
he old school. Y'all
I don't need
okay.
Snapper.
They
I
don't
don't
need.
need WAP.
Okay, good. So
Y'all need it.
Yes.
I need
Cut
a
it
woman.
out.
They,
And be real.
Y'all need it.
WAP. And on rare occasions, I will take some used WAP.
I'm done. So community walk too.
I will take
Backseat walk.
I'm just playing. No, you-
On the beach walk.
On the beach WAP.
no, the
By
next
the
to the dumpster.
You know what? Hey, after today's show, I want some conscious WAP. That's what I want. After today's show, I want some conscious WAP.
Come on.
So that's what I'm looking for.
All right.
If she ain't in the building.
Next week, the men gonna tell us what
And
they really
premium
need.
Premium walk.
Where's your speech?
Not.
Wait a second, baby. Wait a
You would take 87 walks.
Oh, goodness gracious.
We just playing.
Lord, help us,
Take
Lord.
us
Anitra,
Take us out.
I'm out of commission.
Anitra.
I'm out of commission. I'm out of commission.
Oh my Lord, help
Oh,
us,
I'm
Lord.
sorry, guys. I'm out of commission.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and close us out. We had a ball with you guys
Yes, we did.
tonight. I love you guys. I gotta say that. I had a ball
We love
tonight.
you
I love
all.
y'all. So next week again, we can't get through this. The Ben gonna tell us what they need. Okay, and we're gonna be all ears because we really need to hear this.
We really
think we know, but we need to know from the mouths and the hearts of men. So I just ask the ladies to grab your popcorn, open your hearts and your minds, and listen to what the men have to say. And hopefully we can rebuild and build some strong relationships in having these conversations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another
Thank you
episode of the G Spot.
Yes.
Where you got to grow.
Or you got to go.
Good night.
Yes.
Good night.